Hi, Spokes. Glad to be here on Wednesday. I have a sick dog that I am going to be jumping in and out to help. I want to thank Ben, Aaron, and Karen for starting us out on this topic of openness and giving me some things to work with. Also, I've been involved in Mozilla's teachtheweb, and I think Karen and Aaron are in that also. And this week is all about collaborating and openness. So in looking at that information, I want to talk about that first because it really points to some things that Aaron and Karen and Ben talked about. So in thinking about openness, the Teach the Web project talked about decentralization as a key factor in it. But that brings us to Aaron's reminder of the ETMOOC discussion about rhizomic learning, rhizomes spreading and connecting with each other. And that's really an important part of the open web. And second to that is the transparency, that people say who they are, they explain what they're doing, and they're very open with who they are and what they're doing. And that brings us to the cultural practices, which Karen talks about organizing to give people a safe place, which is what we do in our classroom. And I love the quote on that page. Iterate on our ideas based on the feedback we receive from our peers. And that is one of the cultural practices, is that we accept feedback and we give feedback, we reciprocate so that we can go forward and get better. And that also includes then the idea of copyright and sharing through Creative Commons, which brings us to the technical structures of openness, which allows for the hackability. So we can remix and redistribute it easily. And so I believe in transparency and sharing. And as Aaron says, sharing in a positive, safe environment with constructive feedback that will encourage growth. And that is very important. And I brought up the fact that in my area, evaluation is a big thing. And most of my staff are not sharing openly, which is part of the reason why I'm here, to be better, to be sharing, because that shows my willingness to be better by asking for listeners, asking for more, finding those working on similar issues and topics to collaborate so we're all better. And so I'm hoping what Ben says is true, that we will innovate around the evaluations and push to make the conversation about our professional portfolios. So I think openness is a hope. It's Ben's openness and perceptiveness that brought me here. It's the different way that each of us looks at the same idea that stretches my thinking, because you're open and transparent about what you think, and we discuss things back and forth. And so I hope my ideas do the same, not to change minds, but to change teaching and learning for the better. So we drop what's working for something that works even better, because we review and revise and recreate. So I think open is hope for a collaborative, reciprocal, engaging, enlightening, caring, creative, and equitable framework on which to continuously build and learn and grow together. So we organize for this by having our spaces and places transparent, open to conversations, modeling the possibility of safety and the opportunity of learning, sharing, and collaborating. And if we share in Creative Commons, and if we allow hackability, we are even more open. So we share that open is an attitude and open is a hope. So what I'd like to also share with you is my first draft presentation based on Clint Lalonde's blog post, which is credited in this video about open is an attitude, and I hope that you enjoy it. I look forward to Thursday with Jazz, and Aaron's already shared, and I can't wait to hear what the rest of our discussion is. Openness, organized for safety, organized for hope.